Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Final Fantasy Dissidia. We are playing with Final Fantasy VI Terra. Let's see.
Select a summon, Kupo.
Okay, so this is going to be a bit different. We're going to Final Fantasy IV. The reason this is going to be different is because I believe she plays very much like she's very projectile heavy. Oh my god, her model is amazing. And so is yours.
This battle will be finished before you know it.
So on our team is the Warrior of Life from Final Fantasy I and the protagonist of Final Fantasy IX. And we're like, there we go. So yeah, she's very projectile heavy. So yeah, the idea now, the idea is to keep my distance. It's funny because there are two sorcerers on the opposite team, and they are also very projectile heavy, so I have to be careful.
Core incoming, Kupo. Go crush that core, Kupo.
Interesting.
Finish that foe, Kupo.
There is distance. Distance is a definite key factor in this whole situation right now.
I shall destroy the core.
There we go.
Use your skills, Kupo.
Alright, let's try to take one of them out.
Finish that foe, Kupo.
I can pretty much take out two opponents right now, but these are getting really annoying, so I have to get real close.
Core incoming, Kupo.
I shall destroy the core.
There we go. That's interesting. It's a big area of effect, and not a big area of effect. It's a big giant projectile.
Use your skills, Kupo.
Interesting.
We are on the cusp of victory.
Summon your servant, Kupo.
Forth our summon.
Nice. We just need to take out one more person. I'm thinking her.
Chase them down and run them through.
Oh man, I really like her voice. I've never played Dissidia, so I have absolutely no idea who the cast is for some of these characters. All I remember her is her sprite, and god damn does this look good. I really like the 3D model. I actually really like the way that she plays. I might really be into the whole projectile heavy kind of character, because she's really fun. Setting up things is really cool. Like, I'm noticing that because she's launched up because of the ice beams, I could like dash in and send
Finish that foe, Kupo.
I can send a cool like oh wow, ooh, I gotta be careful with that. The distance on this attack is not great.
Paragon of warriors.
Oh wow, nice. I'm never going to play Final Fantasy IX. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's funny because there was an HD version of it that just came out on the PlayStation 4. I'm just hoping for Final Fantasy VIII HD. It's weird that that hasn't been put out yet, you know? Like, I've been told that 8 is good, so that's kind of the one I'm thinking about playing because I really, really like 7. 7 was the last one I played. Let's go here.
Select a summon, Kupo.
I'm gonna go back and forth between these two summons until I lock somebody else. So that's Final Fantasy type 0. That guy's from Final Fantasy 3, I believe, and that's the guy from Final Fantasy 1.
This mission has potential.
Oh my god, I love Final Fantasy music. I really, really enjoy it. In Final Fantasy 15, you get to listen to so much of it in the car, and just going through that entire series and listening to it is incredible. Like, honestly, it's really interesting because going through that game, I've noticed that like the wait time on certain distances is so annoying, but actually the music really helps. It does. It's nice to go to listen to an entire soundtrack of a game. Well, not the entire soundtrack, but a decent like collection from that game. It's definitely brought me back to a number of things. I'm way too close. I gotta stop. I gotta get away now.
Use your skills, Kupo.
This guy is really kicking my ass. I gotta be careful. Oh no!
Attacks by guarding, Kupo.
Honestly, I constantly forget that I have a guard attack. This is my biggest issue with arena fighting games, is I keep forgetting that there is a block button. Nice. Oh, that didn't do anything. I'm really fucking up the distance when it comes to that wind attack.
We wait in anticipation for your heavenly verdict.
Nice. How do I do the transformation? Because I know that she transforms. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. If there's something specific that I have to do.
Finish that foe, Kupo.
Nice.
You are a paragon of
Ah! I ran right into it. Why do I keep doing that? There's such big, like, giant balls of projectiles, and I keep running into it. So that guy is also another projectile heavy character, so I have to see. Okay, so there you go. I tried to do it there, but I keep fucking up the distance for the wind attack. So you launch it up with the ice beams, and then you dive in close, and then you go in with the wind attack.
Finish that foe, Kupo.
Let's finish him off.
we are on the cusp of victory.
All right, we got one more.
You are a paragon of
Nice.
warriors.
Who did it? Ah, Warrior Light. Nice. It's so crazy seeing these characters, because all I remember are sprites. It's, like I said, I never checked out Dissidia because I didn't have a PSP.
You are a
But
paragon
damn,
of
like,
warriors.
it's weird seeing these characters in full 3D models with voice acting, like, in HD. And all I'm thinking back to is when I was a kid, and remember them as nothing more than just, like, little sprites on my Game Boy
Select
Advance.
to summon, Kupo.
Man, it's actually blowing my mind. Final Fantasy 11. So, 11... I'm trying to remember, because I know
You're flying awfully close to the
there's
sun.
11, 12, and 14, and I'm trying to remember which one is an actual game and which of them is... Because I know that, I believe it was either 11 or 12 was the online, the first MMO, and it had a terrible launch, and I believe the game itself was kind of broken, and kind of ended almost immediately. And then when Final Fantasy 14 happened, that's the big one that everybody's playing now. I'm trying to remember who's from what.
I shall destroy the core.
I believe 12 might actually be a game, and 11 was the first MMO, and 14 is the latest MMO. Never played Final Fantasy MMO. Never played it. I considered it a couple times just because I hear that because I do like Final Fantasy, and there was a point in which I was actually considering getting an MMO for the console. Like I was interested in an MMO style game for the PlayStation 4 because I really like Destiny, and I thought that was really fun, and that's basically like an MMO. But I wanted to play something like, I don't know. I started playing Skyrim, not Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online. And it was fun. It wasn't great, honestly. I kind of dropped out of that almost immediately. Me and a friend of mine actually played a lot of it. I played quite a lot of it, actually. I put a lot of time into that game because I really wanted to like it. Because I really like Elder Scrolls. But man, it was not the best, honestly. I did like the oh, I did the transformation. I'm not even paying attention. I just transformed. I must have done something. I'm now getting my ass handed to me. Nice. There's the core. No! Get away!
Summon your servant, Kupo.
Nice.
Your enemies will
Yes, with a wall of water.
Oh, sweet. I haven't seen this one yet. Interesting. Ooh. I really like that the animation is for like every stage. That's super cool. Oh, shh. I have absolutely no idea what that... Oh, look at those. Those are water balls. Nice.
I said I'd keep the world safe, and I will.
Terra's a great character. Man, Final Fantasy has some really dark stories. I honestly, when I was a kid, I had absolutely no idea what some of these, like, some of the actual issues that some of these characters went through. It wasn't until way later that I realized, like, holy shit, I've played games in which people commit suicide or like, people die in front of people's eyes constantly. Like, Final Fantasy is a pretty dark series, which actually makes sense when considering the creators' like intentions and feelings behind some of these games.
We shall quash this conflict.
Oh my god, you look amazing. She looks great. I believe this one of the characters is from Final Fantasy 14. So I've been told, interesting enough, I know I'm not even talking about the game anymore because I mean, whatever, like, I'm having fun playing the game, but what's really blowing my mind is all the stuff that I'm learning about Final Fantasy in general. But literally somebody actually told me that Final Fantasy 14 has an incredible story mode. The MMO apparently has an insanely great, like a really fun MMO story that a lot of people are actually saying is a great Final Fantasy story, that they say it's even better than 15, and I'm curious about that. I would watch. I'm still not set on an MMO. I'm playing one. I'm kind of out of it now, but I wouldn't mind watching a 4-hour just the cutscenes. Although somebody did tell me that like the bosses in that game are insane, so I'm gonna crush this core, Kupo. I seriously hope that you can get rid of that fucking voice acting. I'm not a fan of Kupo. Like, it's cute to a point. I'm actually hoping that you can either turn him off completely or you can actually get another character to say stuff. Because I wouldn't mind if it was like the goddess that we're fighting for, or one of the Final Fantasy characters. It would be actually really interesting if it was like a support character from the games. Like, it'd be cool if Noctis, for like, if like Ignis, Prompto, or Gladiotus, like, were voicing things, or Tifa, or Yuna, or, you know, any of the other characters, Sarah, Final Fantasy 1. I forget her name, but the love interest from Final Fantasy Tactics. Man, I'm still kind of... I'm still thinking about Tactics right now. I'm thinking about replaying it for the PlayStation 1 just because I kind of want to see what it's like. I've never played the DS game, and a lot of people have told me that it is interesting, but it's not great in terms of story, and it is kind of keeping me back. I can get through a bad RPG if the story's interesting. But it definitely becomes a challenge after a while, especially if there's a really bad like grind or party system. Because I've gotten stuck in RPGs and it sucks. Some of the games I've gotten stuck. Actually, the Mario and Luigi RPG series actually got stuck for like a year, and it wasn't until way later that I actually was able to get out of it. Nice. I'm really overusing this transformation now. It looks super good though.
I couldn't have done this.
Why did they make a 3D remake of like 5 and 6? I think a lot of people would have enjoyed that. Like, they only made one for 3 and 4 for the DS, and I think for the PSP and for PC. I think they could have done that for like all of the sprite-based games up until
Select a summon, Kupo.
7. Because I think 1 and 2 have 1 and 2 has one of the most amazing stories. Actually, with the concept of Final Fantasy VII being remade, I wouldn't mind if some of these old games were given a new look.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Like, all together. I would love to replay Final Fantasy 1 in a 3D style. Or 6. Specifically 6, actually. Because 6 had such an intense story and so many memorable moments. Can you imagine the suplexing of the train in 3D? That'd be incredible. Maybe that's why they didn't do it. Because of the ridiculous stuff in that game.
Use your skills, Kupo.
But yeah, I'd be down for a full 3D remake. At least like 3D in the style that 3 and 4 were done in.
I shall destroy the core.
I mean, they got voice actors. Johnny Young Bosch is the voice actor for the protagonist of
Kupo.
5. I mean, not 5, of 2. So why not? And the warrior light guy, he sounds great. Give him a full-time job. How many Dissidia games can you put together?
Core incoming, Kupo.
You are a paragon
Nice.
of warriors.
Go crush that core, Kupo.
Let's go get the core, guys. There is... Damn it! So, interesting enough,
Chase them down and run them through.
there is a second mode called Core Mode. And I actually think I'd be perfect as the goalie. I think like heavy projectile characters would be amazing as goalies. Because that game is... The Core Mode is basically just like a base protecting kind of situation.
We are on the cusp of victory.
Nice. Where is this guy from? There's some characters that are completely like I'm blanking out on super bad. It didn't reach him.
Use your skills, Kupo.
Nice. Took out Noctis. Bye, Noctis. Bum 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 ba da.
I couldn't have done this without
Oh.
all of you.
That guy transformed too. I don't know the story of 9, I just know that he's the protagonist of it.
What a knockdown,
Thank you.
drag out fight!
I feel like it's funny that like 7 and 8 have such a brooding characters and they were sort of in a row. So for 9 and 10, they were like, we gotta go for a happy-go-lucky anime guy. And it's funny because then they went to brooding, like silent weirdos like Lightning.
Time's a wasting. Let's get this show on the road.
Who's this nerd? He's from something. I think he's from Final Fantasy V. He's dressed like a nerd. But yeah. That is a nice attack. I actually really like that. Projectiles for the win. Oh! Ooh, I barely missed that one.
Shall destroy the core.
Core, Kupo.
Gotta get to that core.
Use your skills, Kupo.
Nice. Who's this big nerd who's locked onto me? I believe that is the character from Final Fantasy XIV.
Finish that foe, Kupo. What bravery
The
is
distance
that
isn't
fighting,
great.
Kupo?
Oh no!
Use your skills, Kupo.
I gotta bring up my bravery.
Core incoming, Kupo.
I shall destroy the core.
Go crush that core, Kupo.
Boom!
You are a paragon of warriors.
Thank you.
Stay close to
I'm
your
so
companions,
intense.
Kupo. Use your skills,
I
Kupo.
really like this character a lot. I'm not a big fan of projectiles, projectile characters, especially in some of the arena fighting games that I have played. I really like this character a lot. If I buy this game, I will definitely be putting a lot of time into this character. Oh no! Oh, they have Shiva.
Finish that foe, Kupo.
Oh no!
Your enemies will summon soon, Kupo.
Shove your ice crystals through their hearts!
Oh, never seen this one. Wow. She looks great. Damn.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo.
Oh, and it's insane that they like show up on the battlefield. Wow. I am getting my ass handed. I gotta be careful. I'm frozen now. Ah, damn it. Interesting.
Stay close to your companions, Kupo.
There's definitely a lot of stuff going on. I am not 100% sure what it is. Ah! Holy shit. God damn. I am being sponged when it comes to my bravery. Oh no, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Now you're poisoned. Poison boys. God damn it.
Forward incoming, Kupo.
I was way too close. That was really stupid of me.
Go crush that core, Kupo.
I'm a projectile character. I need to keep my distance.
I shall destroy the core.
Oh no no no!
Going for the core.
Way too close.
That foe, Kupo.
Go go go.
Use your skills, Kupo.
Nice. One more.
Victory.
One more. Nice.
It's almost over!
Uh-oh.
What bravery attacks
Ah.
by guarding, Kupo. Use your skills, Kupo.
On.
Summon your serpent, Kupo.
Call forth our summon.
Ah, god damn.
Them through.
This is actually a really long fight. I'm quite surprised. I think it's because most of their team is made up of projectile-heavy characters. So they're all just running around the stage, and my teammates just can't handle it. I mean, I'm barely handling it myself. Like, damn, such pains in the ass. Sorry. Oh no! Come on, hit!
Finish that foe.
Nice, 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 nice. Oh no! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What bravery attacks by guarding, Kupo.
Ah,
Finish that foe, Kupo. Core incoming, Kupo.
boom. Okay.
Warriors.
We had 8 seconds left. That's insane. Wow. Man, a full team of projectile heavy sorcerers is insane. Oh, that is a team though. Wow.
You are a paragon of warriors.
That was a good fight. Oh wow, and we're done. That was the last fight. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.